So for today's challenge, the idea I had is I'm gonna have the camera on the ground pointing up at me, and I'm gonna be holding like a shovel, throwing dirt kind of on the camera. So for the lights, I'm probably gonna have it set up on this side, or I think I'm gonna have it just, so I'm gonna be standing right here. So I'm gonna have the softbox just right here. And then I'm gonna use that light for the other side for the rim light right here. So that's the idea I have in my head. Hopefully it works. So this tripod's not gonna work. So I'm gonna need something that will put the camera on the ground. And for that, I'm gonna use this. So it's kind of like that. Just put the camera right there. I'm gonna place the camera on there, and I'm just tilted up, kind of like that, shooting up. All right, so I got the camera on, and I'm just tilt it up like that, place it on the ground. Just go ahead and set up the lights. So I'm gonna have the light right next to me. Let's get the softbox on. All right, so I'm thinking, do I need to bring the light up and tilt it down? I think I might have to. So let's do that. Tilt it down like that. And make sure I turn off the fan. Don't want that to break that. All right, so it's probably a good idea if I put this over there. So we keep that from falling, but this should be good. Say about it there. Oh, before I do that, let's turn this on because I'm not gonna be able to reach that. So this light, let's go ahead and bring this over here. Let's close the window. All right, so I'm gonna put this up against the wall. Let's go ahead and turn this. Bring this up. All right, let's turn this on. Now let's go get our timer. Hopefully still have battery. Oh man, I think I messed up. Did I? Oh no, I remember. Good thing I remember. Because every time I stop using it, you know, I switch it so the battery just won't drain. But I think it's good. All right, let's flip the LCD screen around. I don't know if you can see it, but I just flip it around. So when I take a picture, I can see myself there. All right. Yeah, I think that's dark. Let's see. If I was going for that dark look like that, then this lighting will work. But let's go ahead and all right, so just a little bit, kind of like that. Probably a little bit more. I think I have to brighten the, well, I have to increase the power on this. Let's do that. Yeah, right now it's only at 60. Bring that back up to 150. All right, much better. So my face is kind of dark. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Maybe I gotta stand up because I'm gonna be posing like this. Now I can't see myself, just my slippers. I might have to raise the camera up, set it on something. Let's see. Yeah, look like I got some long legs. It looks funny. Alright, so I'm gonna go find something to put that on. Alright, so I'm gonna put on this. Let's try that out. Maybe do 18. I like 18. See if so I'm thinking if I could tilt the camera to shoot vertical, then it should be good. I can get everything in frame. Maybe I could extend that like that. Ooh. Don't want to break that. This is gonna be a video on how I broke my camera. Alright, you know what? I'm not screw with it. I'm gonna leave it like that. But I think I'm gonna have to back up more. Alright, so that will work. Alright, let me set the timer. So I was gonna shoot every 5 seconds. And let's do about 4 pictures. Now I don't have a shovel, but I'm use this. 10 is a shovel. All right. Gotta step back. Try that again. No, it's looking good. That's the thing, I gotta look at the camera and stop looking at the screen. What if I do that? Try that again. All right. So, I'm liking the lighting, liking everything. Maybe this is too small. Maybe need to be holding something bigger. All right, so hopefully this worked. Got 2 towels. And just wrap this around this. So I just wanted to basically be the same thickness as a shovel. that, because it doesn't look right. My hand's like this. This one feels more better. Now, probably should just tape this, but let me roll it like that. All right. All right, that feels better. Let's try this again. Shoveling, throwing dirt. I think I'll blink. Oh man, ran out. No. Stop too soon. All right, so let me see. So I think I like that one. I think I like that one. That one's good. Just make sure I didn't blink, but if I did, let me just Photoshop one with my eyes open. Yep, so I think that's good. So now let's go ahead and take it to Photoshop. Before I do that, make sure I do this to the battery, so. All right, so here's the image that I like. So this one right here. So I'm gonna open this up in Photoshop. So for this image, it's kind of dark right there. So let's go ahead and go to the light. Let's bring up the shadows. Kind of like that. And the black just a little bit. And let me see, let's go to the color. Maybe bring the temperature down just a little bit, kind of like that. And I'm just click open. First thing we want to do is go ahead and make a copy. So hit Control J and go ahead and save this as a PSD. And let's go to our action. Select the sharpen low, click on play. Do it twice. Go ahead and zoom in. And I'm going to use the spot healing. Bring the size of the brush up. And let's go ahead and clean up the areas that we need to. Alright, so some areas like that, it didn't look good. So let me see. Usually spot healing should do the trick, but just go to the patch tool. Alright, so the patch tool works better in my opinion, but just extra step. You have to select it and drag it like that, but it's alright though. I was looking at my old vlogs from I think 2013, and I was watching it and I showed my daughter. I was like, hey, does this look like me? Do I still look the same? She was like, no, you have more spots on your face now. Oh man, that's funny, because I thought I looked the same, but I guess not. Alright, so let's go ahead and make sure we clean that up.
me see, make sure. So basically I'm just trying to get the parts that's noticeable. I'm gonna save that. All right, so I think that's it for, let me see, clean that. So I'm just looking, gotta clean that part. So when you zoom out, you can see all the parts that need to be cleaned up. So I'm just checking, because I'm gonna do some more of the editing in the main PSD. All right, so let's go ahead and create a new doc. So I'm just doing 1920, 1080, because that's the size of the YouTube video and the thumbnail. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on create, and let's go ahead and go back to the to this one. Shortcut is Control Tab, like that. All right, so I'm gonna use the pen tool to crop this out, and let me see if I can use generated fill right there. Let me see how that will look. So I'm gonna select the lasso tool, feather at 10, and let's go ahead and select that, edit, generated fill, click on generate. All right, so that didn't do nothing, just added that. I think I got to get rid of the bar, so I'm gonna do that later. Just delete that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the pen tool, and let's go ahead and you select the pen tool here, or shortcut letter P. Point there, point there. Make a point there. And let's go ahead and make a point there. Hold Alt, bring that back in. Point there. So for the pen tool, I like using it. Easy for me to mask things out. Alright. So I gotta do it like that. So I'm doing that so I'm not getting the green yellow part like that. Point there, point there, point there. I zoom out just a little bit. And I'm hold control, bring that in like that. Point there, point there. Now for the hair, I'm just go like this instead of making like a smooth curve on it. I might have to zoom in. Make sure I don't mess that up. Alright, so I think I'm almost halfway done. How long has that been? 5 minutes? Maybe longer. Alright, so the hair's done. Let's go ahead and continue. Hold space, I'm gonna drag that to that area. Now let's click undo. Zoom out. Hold the space bar, point there. All right, let's go ahead and close that out. Zoom out. Gotta get that part, so I'm gonna zoom back in. Make a point there. Hold the space bar, bring it in just a little bit, or just click undo. I'm gonna make a point there. All right, let's go ahead and close that out, but drag it kind of like that. All right, let's make sure we got everything. I think that looks good. Let's go to the path, hold control, make a selection, and let's go to the layer, control J, make a copy, save this, and let's go ahead and do control A, control C to copy, close this, paste it to here, and let's go ahead and save this. Alright, so let's go ahead and group this. So I'm going to do control G, just name that main. Let's right click, convert into a smart object, zoom out, control T, hold shift and alt. And let's go ahead and bring that up kind of like that. And maybe like that. Save that. And let's go ahead and do control I. Let's make that black. Alright, so let's go to my stock images. And I'm gonna look for some dark clouds. So I'm just scrolling, see which one looks good. This one, maybe. But I also want to add like a full moon in the back. Let's see, will this one work? It might be too dark. Or is it about this one? Alright. Let me try this one real quick. So I'm going to bring it into the PSD. Alright, let's try to find another one. I seen one earlier. This one could work. So I'm gonna try maybe, I don't know, maybe a couple until I like one. Yeah, this one, I like that one. Don't like that one. There's also this one. Gotta remove that. So I can use this one. Maybe use a combination. So I'm just go through these, pick the one I like. I'm gonna bring it into the PSD. No, I'm gonna save this for now. Just make sure I got everything. So the best one I like so far is this one right here. Save that. Alright, so the one thing I notice is the perspective is off, so I need to add something in the back. So I found this image, one of my stock image. Maybe I can use this. So I'm just go ahead and double click this. Control A, Control C to copy, close this. Control V to paste. I'm gonna right click, convert into a smart object. And let's go ahead and hit Control T, and we can change the perspective. So right click, perspective, kind of like that. And let's bring it down, maybe right there. And I'm add some dirt in front right here. So now, maybe I found some money and I'm trying to bury it in the backyard somewhere. Maybe it's not a good idea to bury it when everybody can see you out the window. But it's alright though. We're just gonna keep it like this. So let's go ahead and extend this. So the way I'm gonna do that is just double click this. And let's see. I'm gonna see if I should try the generated fill. So select crop or C for crop. Let's go here, generated expand. And let's go ahead and bring it to the right like that. Click on generate. The only thing I don't like about the generated fill is just the low resolution. See? Let's see if they have a better one. That one might work, or this one. As long as this area is sharp, I think we could get away with that. So I'm gonna do C to crop, and let's go ahead and expand this as well. Hit enter, click on generate. Alright, so here's number 1, number 2, number 3. I think I like 2. So I'm gonna save this. Make sure you save that. All right, so that's what I'm looking for right there. Just the building to expand that far. Maybe I do Control T. And let's see. Let's hold Alt. And maybe bring it to the left. Alright, I think that looks good. So once we add the dirt, it should look better. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of this sky. So I'm gonna go in here. Just go ahead and select all three. Control J, Control E to merge. Disable this. Let's go to select sky. And let's go ahead and select the mask. Let's invert it. So do Control I. Save this. And you can see some parts that it's kind of white, but we'll fix that later. Now for the sky or the clouds, let's see. So I like this one. Let's try some other ones. This one's not too bad, but I do like this one. So I'm gonna do Control T, right click, flip horizontal. I want the brightest part on the left side, since I use the softbox to light my image like that. All right, let's go here to the building. Let's group that, name that building. And let's create a new, or let's group that, then create a new levels. And let's clip the mask. Let's bring the white all the way down. So I like to make that solid black, keep that, so I could work on the main image and the dirt, the foreground right here. Maybe just, no, we don't want to do that. Maybe just like that. Nah, just go ahead and make it all the way black. All right, so all the clouds, I'm just going to delete it. I don't think I need it. And this one, just right click, rasterize, and just go ahead and convert it to smart object again. And let's go ahead and let's group that. Clouds. And I'm just going to make a copy. Just leave that as the master copy. And let's do right click or Control T, right click, perspective. Right click, scale. Right click, perspective. Now it's starting to look weird. Maybe I did too much, so I'm gonna delete that. Make a copy again. Control T, right click, perspective. Maybe just a little bit, not too much. Alright, save that. Now let's go to our stock images. And let me see. So I'm thinking about using these rocks. This one there too. And then that maybe. Let me see something. See if the clouds here will work better for the background. So let me try that real quick. Control A, Control C to copy. And go ahead and paste this. Control T. Just hold shift, bring that up like that. It might work. I do like the clouds on this one. So I'm gonna save that, or I'm gonna leave that there. Let's go ahead and go here. And let's use this one first. I'm gonna go select sky. And let's go ahead and Control Shift I. It will inverse the selection. So I'm gonna do Control J, make a copy. And just go ahead and right click. Bring this into the main PSD. Close this. Don't need to save it. And let's bring this above the main image. And let's group that. Name that dirt. And let's go ahead and zoom out. Control T, hold shift. First, forgot to make a master copy. So I can do Control J. Name that master for the master copy. And zoom out, Control T, and hold shift and alt. Bring that in kind of like that. Let's make another copy. Do Control T, right click, click warp. Kind of like that. And this one, Control T, rotate like that. Maybe flip horizontal. Alright, let me see. Control T, click on warp. Control T, kind of like that. Alright, let's go to the stock images again. And let me see if I can use this one. So I'm going to select that, maybe that one. So let's go here to the quick selection. Just make a copy, go back to the background. Quick selection, make a copy, and just go ahead and right click. Bring that into the main PSD. And see. Bring that above. I'm gonna fix the levels on that. So I'm gonna do Control L. And same thing for this, Control L. And I'm gonna go ahead and just right click, convert to Smart Object. Same thing with this one. Then I'm just double click, create a new layer, fill this in with black. So make sure that's black, alt backspace. So I'm trying to get rid of the blue right there. So what I'm gonna do is hold Control, select that, it will select the layer. Go to Select, Modify, Contract. Let's do 2 pixel. Click on the mask, and it should get rid of that. Disable that. Save this, close that, and we'll do the same thing for the right side. I probably should have done this before, so I don't have to do it twice like I am now. Select that, Control, select the layer, select, modify, contract, 2 pixel, click OK, then select the mask. And let's go ahead and save that. Alright, now let's bring this back. Maybe bring these two underneath here. because I like the curve of this, because that looked like the right perspective. So I might not even need that one or that. Yeah, I don't think I need it. Delete that. Let's go ahead and make a copy of. Let's go ahead and make a copy of this one. Control J, Control T. First, let's bring it underneath that. So I might have to get rid of that. So I'm gonna do that maybe later. Trying to see what part will look good. What if I use this one, Control T, right click, click on warp, bring that up like that. Alright, I think that looks way better. Save that. And let's go ahead and bring this down. Just keep it like that for now. See how the building will look. Alright, it's looking good. Alright, so here I found this shovel. I might not, or I might have to smooth that out. But let's go ahead and crop this out. I'm gonna use the pencil. So I'm gonna hit P for the pencil, make a point there, drag that up kind of like that, point there, point there, point there, and I don't think you'd be able to see the handle in the back. So I'm just crop it like this. Alright, for this one, I wanted to make it like that. Zoom out. Hold space bar. Hold Alt, bring that back in like that. Zoom back in. Hold Control, just bring that like that. Alright, let's see, let's go here, let's do this part. Close that out like that. Hold Control. Select that. Hold Control. Bring it like that. Go to Path. Hold Control. Select that and make a selection. Control J. And Control A. Control C to copy. Do Control V to paste. And we gotta fix that. So let's group this. Name that shovel. And let's go ahead and make a copy. Name that master for the master copy. And for this, the easiest way to do this is let's hold Control and make a selection. select the mask, select the layer, not the mask, and let's go ahead and use the clone stamp. Bring the size of that up, kind of like that. Hardness all the way down, like that. Hold Alt, make a selection, and go ahead and just paint that in like that. Alright, save that. I'll delete this master copy because this one will become master copy. And go ahead and right click, apply the layer mask, and let's go ahead and do the let's do the handle right here. Or actually, let me see, Control T, make it a vertical like that. And I'm trying to think if I should convert it to a smart object. So I think I should. So right click, again, I'll make a copy, disable that, right click, convert to a smart object, Control T, right click, perspective, trying to skip. So I got to right click to scale it down. So that's the thing I was afraid of. I might have to piece it together. I'm trying to rotate this. Yeah, I might have to piece it together. So I'm just go ahead and just delete that, make a copy. Oh, I could have rasterized it. All right, so go here, and I'm do P for the pen tool. And go ahead, just close that out, right click, make a selection, feather at 0, click OK, Control J, and let's go ahead and go here, or zoom out. Do Control T, hit scale, bring that down like that, right click, perspective. The thing is, because that needs to be more of a perspective. So I'm gonna put that to the side for now. Or I'm gonna click undo, put that to the side. Let's do the handle like I was gonna do it before. So hit P for the pen tool, and just go ahead and make a selection around this. Right click, make selection, feather at 0, click OK. Control J, make a copy, and let's go ahead and Control T, right click, perspective, kind of like that. Control T, hold Alt, change the width. Control T, rotate this. Right click, scale this down. I'm gonna have to change the perspective. Control T. All right, does that? Trying to think. So I'm gonna do it without the red. I think that's throwing it off. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit E for the eraser. Make sure hardness all the way up. And go ahead and delete this. Control T. Just rotate this. Alright, I don't think that's working out. Let me see. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. That's why I like using AI. Look, create an image of a shovel, low angle, pointing towards the camera. So exactly what I wanted. I said make it hyper realistic, night scene. So the lighting, night scene looks good. Then I said make it more of a low angle. So this one, that's the one I want right there. So I'm gonna download that. I'm gonna create another one. All right, so that's not the one, but we got the one we want right here. So let's go ahead and go back to I'm gonna go ahead and close this, go back here, and let's go ahead and open the, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and crop this out, zoom in, hit P for the pencil, make a point there, point there. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about using AI. Do you guys like it? So for me, I like using it because I can find better, I can create better stock images like this than trying to find it on like stock images site. But ultimately, what I would like to do is shoot all my own stock images or shoot the photo with the actual shovel. But sometime, if we don't have access to those type of props or things like that, we just gotta use this. All right, close that out. Go to path, select that, or go to path, hold control, select that, control J, control A, control C, and go ahead and I'm gonna delete all this, I don't need that. Control V to paste. There you go. So it might have to be, I'm gonna make another, or I'm gonna paste it. So that's gonna be the master copy. Control T, right click, perspective. Or you know what? Let's do like the what I was gonna do for the other one. So I'm just go ahead and separate this. Right click, make selection for that 0. Control, or actually just do Control J. Oh no, you know what? Since we already have that one as the. Alright, so I'm going too fast right now. Alright, let me make a copy of this. Delete this. No, I didn't want to delete the path. Let's create a new path. So we want to save that one. I'm going to delete this one. This layer right here. So we have 1, 2, master copy, right? Because what I'm gonna do now is go to path, control, select that, go back to layer, then do Control Shift J, because it's gonna put it onto its own layer. Now with this, just make another copy. And this one, Control T, let's rotate it like that. So this is getting a little tricky because it has to be like that. I guess it's working now. Control T, scale that down. Alright. So let's mask that. B for brush. Hardness all the way up. Make sure that's black right there. And let's paint that in. I'm gonna unlock that. Control T. And just make sure you unlock it. Control T. Right there, because this one's going to be, the handle should be pretty big like that. Control T for this one. Right click, perspective. So it's going to be like that. You know what? I'm going to make a copy just in case I mess up. So we have two master copies, the original, this one, the handle, because I'm probably going to mess this one up. I need to come back to it. Control T. Control T. I forgot to do this because I need it like this. Control T, right click, perspective. Like that. Control T. Just make sure that aligns like that. Control T, right click, distort, because I can't do perspective no more. Alright, now let's mask that. And let's just do a quick mask because I just want to see how it looks. Hit X, make sure that's white. Alright, just clean that up later. Just make sure I get this. Control T, right click, distort. Or first, make sure we unlock it. Control T, right click, distort. Alright, think it's getting there. Make sure I lock that. And let's go ahead and Control J, make a copy, and bring this down here just in case I mess this one up. Control T. And this one gotta be, because you gotta match that. So I gotta be that big. Right click, perspective. So it's gotta be like that. Control T, right click. Let's flip it. I mean, it looks correct perspective wise. Right click, perspective. Kind of like that. It's looking good. Save that. Alright, so I might add the handle in the back. Let's see if so don't save this one. We don't need that one. Let's go here. So go ahead and zoom in. I'm gonna disable that. And let's see if I can use the object selection. Alright, so we select that. Not as clean as the pen tool though. Let's go ahead and use the pen tool. Hold space bar, bring it up like that. Close that out. Let's do that. Or I'm gonna make it like that. Close that out. Go to path, Control, select that, Control J, make a copy, and Control A, Control C, save this, close this, and let's go to the, so this one's going to be underneath the main image. So I just paste it, so it's right there, group this, name that shovel handle. Just go ahead and convert it to a smart object, and Control T, bring that down maybe like that, right click, perspective, Control T, let's rotate it, and let's bring it down just a little bit, Control T, rotate it, maybe like that. Alright, now what I'm thinking is, because it looked like I'm inside the hole, so I would have to bring the dirt up, dirt, shovel, do I have to bring it up? Alright, let me see, let me fix the, so select the mask, B for brush, make sure that's black, and this side right there, kind of like that. Alright, save that. Now let's go fix the towel in the hand. I know it's not looking like it belongs there because it doesn't. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a copy of the main image, and I'm just going to go ahead and right click, rasterize, and let's go ahead and let's see, I'm gonna select this lasso tool, let's do 3 pixel, and select that area, Control J, make a copy, Control T, right click, click warp, and let's do back here, lasso tool, select that, Control J, make a copy, Control T, right click, click warp, alright, so let's go back to the shovel. So this one, hit P for the pen tool, and just go ahead and right click, make selection, for that 0, and that's the mask, fill that in with black, Control D, and let's go down to our main image. We're gonna do the same thing, or select the so the layer that we created, right? So this one, which is up there, and this one, or hold up, let me go back to this one up there. I'm gonna do Control T, right click, warp, just bring it up just a little bit, and I'm gonna clean that up. So I'm gonna go here to the clone stamp, just bring that down, hold Alt, select that, make a selection. Alright, now we can select all 3, merge it. So what I did was I hold Shift, select all three, and do Control E to merge it. Let's go here to the lasso, keep it at 3, and select that. Let me see if I can just do Control T, right click, warp. Oh nah, that messed it up. I had to make a copy, Control J, Control T, right click, click on warp. Alright, it's looking good. The only thing is, we gotta add some shadow because it looks kind of weird right now. So let's go to the shovel and let's see. So down here, let's get rid of that. So I'm select the brush, paint that in like that. Let's go ahead and make a copy, and let's go ahead and bring this underneath the or it's fine right there. So I'm just saving those as master copy. So I'm gonna select these two, Control E to merge it. So we saw in one layer. No, I forgot to do that. Let me do that real quick. So merge these two. So there's that one. Let's go ahead and merge it. And to do this, I will probably select the lasso tool. Let's do 1 pixel. Alright, so select this one. So 1 pixel. Kind of like that. Double click, Control J, make a copy, Control T. And let's bring that up right there. Right click. So you know what? I was gonna smudge it, but I was gonna warp it, I should say. But I think I'm just smudge it. See if that works. Let's do 100. Let's bring that in like that. Alright. So it kinda looks weird. Go back there, select the lasso. Control J. And let's bring this above the image there. Control T. Just rotate it a little bit. And I'm gonna zoom in. Maybe I'm just smudge only that part, like right there. Oh no, it's doing the same thing. Try to paint it in. Let me see. Create a new layer. B for brush. Make sure the size of the brush is down. Go ahead and try to paint that in, kind of like that. Maybe a darker color for this area. Alright. It's a little bit better, but I'm gonna fix that later. Alright, so let's go to the shovel and let's go ahead and group this, name that handle, and let's go ahead and group this. These are all the master copies. Alright, so I'm gonna create a new adjustment or new layer. Control Alt G, fill this in with black. Now you can still see some white right there. So let's fix that real quick. And let's go ahead and group this, make a copy, merge that. Because this one's gonna be the master copy. And let's go ahead and use the clone stamp for this. So all I did was Alt, select a sample area. Same thing there. Save that. And let's go here to the solid black layer. And let's double click this and split the black kind of like that. Split the white. So it's just darken a little bit. Or I'm gonna click undo. I don't think I like that. Let's hit L for the lasso or select that. Keep that at 0. And let's go here. Double click that. Select the mask. Let's invert the mask. Control I. Now let's go here down to properties. If you don't see it, just go to window. Make sure that's checked. And let's go ahead and feather that. Maybe kind of like that. Now create a new layer underneath it. Or actually let's do a levels. And create some contrast. Bring up the mid-tone. Bring the highlight down a little bit. Yeah, doing this shovel, man, is it's tough. Let me see. Cause it feels like I gotta do something right there. Select the mask. B for brush. Feel like it has to be like that. Now let's go down to the main image. Make sure we check this one or click that one. Pixel at 3. Make a copy, Control T, right click, click on warp. Now it doesn't look like my hand is gripping it. Oh man. So I think holding the towel wasn't a good idea because it didn't give me the shadow that I wanted. So I would have to go back and shoot it if I had time, but man, let me see. I know I don't want to do this, but let me try this. Let me create a new layer and we select that, go to edit, generated fill, click on generate. Yes, I gotta use generated fill just to see if I could get that. See, the shadow right there is, I mean, it looks kind of weird, but you got the shadow. Man, it looks too weird, but it is. Let me see. Ah, man. All right, let me see if I could just create the shadow. So I'm looking at that. So the shadow is good there. And then right there. Let me hit B for brush. Bring the size down. And the thumbs still look kind of weird though. Yeah, it looks. Let me try this again. Let me select the lasso and go to edit, generate a fill. Alright, so I must see if I can make this work. Yeah, if I would go back and shoot it. Let's go ahead and click on rasterize. And go ahead and right click, apply layer mask. And let me do the top part. Let me see. So I'm gonna select lasso and just do 1 pixel. So I just want this right there. Just make a copy. And let's go down to the just bring this inside the main image. Or actually, you got to be on top of the shovel, right? Disable that. Hey, I don't know if it's gonna look right, but I just gotta try it. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Oh man. So the only other thing I could think of, let me see. I'm gonna disable this. I'll just leave that and bring this up. Control T, right click, perspective. Rotate that. Trying to see if I could make it where it's covering it as much as possible. Man. Alright, so let me go back to my photos. Let me see. So there's this one. Because what I'm thinking is I'm going to use, because that one's covering my hand. Let me try it, see if it works. But yeah, kind of, let's see, click on open. Just go ahead and make a copy. And let's do, select the lasso. Change that to 3 pixel. Let's go to edit, generate a fill. Let me see if it gives me the shadows I want. All right. So I think I like, what happened? Did I move it? So let's try this one. Let's merge those two. Let's go here, sharpen low. Do that twice. And let's go ahead and select the pen tool. Kind of like that. Right click, make selection. For that 0, click OK. Make a copy. Control A to copy. And let's go to the, so this is the shovel. Let's paste that. Control T. All right, let's see. All right, looks way better than that. And let's do Control L to bring up the levels. So we match that and select the mask. Alright, so it's getting there. I was getting kind of discouraged for a little bit. Now let's go down here. Let's create a new layer. Select the brush. Go like that. Oh, let me see. Control A, delete that. Let's select the that one. So something dark like that. See, brighten some Duke. I did Control L. Alright. Make sure I select that one. Trying to sample that color. But it's dark. Why is that dark? Oh, it's this one. That's why. So when there's the adjustment layer on top of it, it will select that dark, but not that one. It won't select that, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go here, select that like that, and just bring that back. B for brush. All right, let's go down to the main image and let's create a new layer. Create a new layer. So this one, now we can select that. So it will be dark like that. All right, it's getting there. All right, so I'm gonna go here to the shovel and let's go ahead and trying to see, should I just leave it right there? Yeah, I'm just leave it right there. So go to handle, select the mask, B for brush, bring the size of that up, and let's go ahead and move that. And let's go down here to the hand. So here's the main image. And B for brush. Let's go ahead and maybe create a new layer. So all of this, let's group this. Select all of this, Control Alt G to create the clipping mask, and erase that, but just redo it like this. Alright, don't want it there, so I'm erase that. And bring it down to about 64. Alright, let's go to the, so now let's do that. Maybe I could do the same like this to that part. Let's go ahead and close this. I don't think we need that. Let's go back here. And is this the one that we use? Let's go ahead and click on open. And let's zoom in. Same thing, select that. Let's go edit, generate a fill, click on generate. Alright, I don't know what that is, but I like that one. I don't know what that is, so let's get them, try it again. Alright, yeah, not that. This one's not bad. So I think I like this one. So let's go with this one. Just make a copy. Right click, rasterize layer, and let's go ahead and apply layer mask. And let's go ahead and select the lasso tool, and this time just do 1 pixel. So I'm gonna select it like that. Control C to copy. And let's go here to the shovel, Control V to paste, Control T. Bring the size of that down. Some right click, click on warp. Kind of like that. Select the mask. Do Control L, bring up the levels. Now make sure I select the layer, not the mask. Control L. And B for brush. Go ahead and alright, so it's getting there. I think that might be too big right there. And let's go down to the handle. And I think the highlights right there is kind of throwing me off. So I'm gonna go here to the patch tool. I'm gonna select that. Do the same for that. Alright, so I think the first one, that one. And maybe just do black and white. And just bring that down. Kind of like that. And I'm gonna feather that. So I'm gonna go here. And let's go to the blur tool. Kind of like that. I don't want to do that. Trying to zoom in. Alright, let's go here. Do the same thing. L for lasso. I'll make sure I select this right here. Or not that one, this one. Or is it this one? Yeah, that one. So that one. Copy that. Go ahead and go here. Paste that. Control T. Right click. Click on warp. Alright, Control L. Bring up the level just a little bit. Select the mask. B for brush. Go ahead and paint that in, or paint that out. And let's go ahead and right click, apply layer mask, Control T, click on warp, try to bring this to there. Alright, much better. Oh man, so I have to do the left side there too. I think I'm gonna save this. Let's see. Is that what? I think I see one over here. Where is it? No, that's the one that we use. Alright, let me try if I could just use the same one. So this one. So L for lasso. Let's select that. Copy that. Let's do Control V, Control T. Hold Shift and Alt. Bring that down, kind of like that. And select the mask. Control L first. And select the brush. Alright, so much better. Now just add some shadows to that. So let's go down here. So I'm gonna group this. I'm gonna just name that hands. So go down here to the handle. Let's create a new layer. Just fill it in with that color right there. Control E for eraser. Or you know what? Just do the mask. I'm so used to just doing the eraser and just erasing it, but let's do it like this. Alright, that's looking good. I think this is that too wide? Let me see. Handle. Let me do an L for lasso. Make sure feathers at 0. What if I do this? Double click that. Let's remove that part. And mask that one out. And this time, every time I try to zoom in, because I press Z, try to zoom in, but then it moves it. So that's the hand. So that one's that. Let me move to the right. There you go. Select B for brush. Make sure that's black and just paint that out like that. Alright, now it's looking good. Again, I'm gonna add the final adjustment and then should blend all that in. And maybe add some shadows right there to the main image for now. So man, yeah, this was I don't know how long this took, but we got there. Here's the main image, and let's create a new layer. B for brush. And alright, that looks good. Alright, now let's go back to the handle back there. Control T, rotate it. And let's create a new adjustment. Select the levels, clipping mask. Just a little bit. Alright, so we got that. Now let's go to the dirt. The dirt looked like too much, I don't know how I would call it. But I know I gotta bring it down. Alright, let's see. Save that. Alright, so I'm going to use a texture on this. So I'm going to go here to the sharpen low. Click on play. Maybe about right there. Hit L for lasso, make sure pixels at 0. Let's go ahead and copy that. Let's go here. Let's go to the shovel. Let's go to the handle. Well, that's the hands. So the handle right there. Control V. So here's the texture right there. So I'm going to Control T. And just bring it down. Change that to multiply. So I'm gonna mask this out. So I'm gonna select that, select this, then select the mask. Alright, so I'm gonna double click this and split the black just a little bit and split the white just a little bit. Maybe bring it down, kind of like that. So now since the alright, I keep moving it every time I just try to zoom in. I'm just zoom in like that. So I'm gonna go down here to the main image. So that's that right there. So I'm gonna select that, right? So I'm gonna do a control, select that, and make a selection. Let's go ahead and change this to kind of not all the way black, but kind of like that. Fill that in, Alt backspace, Control D. And what's the other one? Oh, that's on the shovel. So that one right there. Control, select that. Alt backspace, Control D. Maybe bring it down just a little bit. And for the hand, I still gotta fix that. I think it's too dark. Alright, so I think that looks good. Alright, let's go to the clouds. So I'm gonna close all this. See. So I'm gonna bring this one above that. So I think I like that. I'm gonna do levels and just bring the white down a little bit. Create another levels, and I'm gonna bring the mid-tone up. Invert that. B for brush. Make sure this is white, and paint that in kind of like that. And I'll make a copy of the this one right here, the blue. And let's go ahead and get rid of the moon. I'm gonna add a different one. Alright, so I think I'm gonna use this one right here. So I'm gonna just double click this. And I'm gonna go here to the elliptical marquee tool. And I'm gonna hold Shift and Alt. Kind of like that. Or actually, you know what? Let's go here to the object selection. Select that. And let's go ahead and Control J, Control A, Control C to copy. Let's go down here and Control V to paste, Control T. Bring the size of that down. And let's see. Change that to screen. Make another copy. And leave that to normal. And let's get rid of the white. And let's go ahead and bring the opacity down. Just a little bit. Or you know what? I'm just leave it like that. Not trying to move it. Alright, let's go to the dirt. And let's group this. And let's create a new layer. Control Alt G to clip it. Select the blue, kind of like that. Alt backspace. Let's change that to multiply for now. And let's go ahead and start editing our main image. Well, first go to the shovel. Let's fix that. So I'm gonna name this shovel and group that. Create new layer. Bring that above that. And let's do Alt Backspace, Control Alt G. Change that to multiply. And let's go to the here to this shovel. Same thing. Let's fill that in. Multiply. Just a little bit for now. Alright, now let's edit the main image. Let's go here, let's make a copy. And let's go filter, neural filter. Let's clean up the skin. Click on skin smoothing. Click OK. And let's go ahead and make another copy. Disable that for now. Change this to 33. So about 33. And then this one we're going to smudge it. So let's go here, select the smudge tool. Change that to 40. So I'm just name that 33. And this one we're going to smudge. And then this is the master copy. So I'm going to hold Control, select that, and make a selection. Select the mask. And make sure that's selected. And go ahead and smudge it like that. Maybe bring this up about 50. Alright, my keyboard was moving around, so I had to fix that real quick. So when you smudge, you just go with the curve of the face. So like that. Bring the size of the brush down. Do the eyes a little bit. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm thinking I might need a new computer. Things kind of lagging. Save that. Now, I gotta add some blue tint to my image. So let's go here. So the thing is, because on the shovel, there's the hands right there, or the fingers. Because if I add a blue tint like this, right? See, you see so that has to be inside this group. So I'm gonna do that. Let's go to let's make a copy of the hands. And let's merge all that. Bring this inside the main layer. So down here to the main one, but I'm gonna hold Control. Alright, don't do that, I'm gonna mess that up. Hold Control on this, it will make a selection. So go to the handle, and we're gonna fill that in with black. So let's hit D for default, make sure that's black. Alt Backspace, Control D, deselect. And you can see, yeah, I keep doing the zoom thing. Alright, so I'm gonna go here to the handle. B for brush, make sure that's white. And just bring the size of the brush down. And that should get rid of the white pixels right there. Same up here. Alright, looking good. Let's close that. And let's go ahead and go down here to the main image. And let's change this to, should we do multiply? Multiply. So I like that for the rim light. And let's create another one. Control Alt G. Color dodge. See, I like it for the white like that. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna double click this, and I'm gonna bring the black all the way, no, just right there, and right there. Nah, that don't look good. So I'm trying to figure out how to just get that part. So let me do the mask. So B for brush, make sure that's black. Just bring this all the way up. Bring that back. Not there. So kind of like that, because I want that part to be dark. So I'm gonna do Control, select the mask, go here, and select that, or select the mask. Alright, I think I like that because it has that blue from the clouds in the back. You know what? I might just keep it at 100. Alright, I think that looks good. And let's create a new layer. Let's fill it in with blue again. Let's change that to soft light. Maybe about right there. I'm gonna try multiply. Keep it at soft light. Let me brighten up the eyes real quick. So I'm gonna create a new one. Control Alt G. Zoom in. Change that to soft light. And then I'm gonna hit X. Make sure that's white. B for brush. Bring the size of the brush down. And paint that in like that. And maybe bring the opacity, so about 60. Alright, so let me try something. Let me go here to the clouds, Control T, right click, flip horizontal. Alright. So what I'm thinking is having the moon like this side, like it's blue. And this side's gonna be lit by the softbox. So let's go to the shovel real quick. Disable that and the shovel head. So maybe bring it down like that. The only thing now is that orange right there. So let's go here and let's create a new layer. I'm gonna hit X, make sure that's blue. Change this to color. Select B for brush. And let's go ahead and paint that in. Or maybe let's select a more of a green, bluish, like that. Yeah, it looks much better. So any parts that is orange, let's go ahead and brush that in. Alright, save that. Alright, let me see. So that's blue right there because it's lit up by the moon. And this is gonna be, so I'm about to remove that part. So let's go down to the main image. So it'll be here. Let's do that one first. So bring the size of the brush down, or hardness down. I'll make sure you don't want to draw on that. Alright, it's looking good. Now what I'm thinking is, should that be blue? The one on my arm right here? It might have to be, right? So I'm gonna create a new layer. Select the blue. Change it to multiply. And I was gonna do to the shovel, but yeah, that looked much better. Cause that will be coming from the moon. Let's go back down here. I'm gonna flip this. Bring it over here. Lighten that. And let's create new levels. Just darken the overall. And this one, double click that and just brighten it just a little bit. And for the moon, where's that? Right there. Make a copy. Go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Kind of like that. E for eraser. Let's go ahead and bring the hardness all the way down. So kind of just a little outer glow. Like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and create some adjustment layer. So I've been doing all this and I haven't created no adjustment layer. So I'm just go here. Click on gray noise. Let's create a new layer. Let's fill that in with black. So I'm gonna hit D for default. Make sure that's black. Alt backspace. And B for brush. Bring the size of the brush up. Kind of like that. And let's go ahead and select like a blue. Kind of like that. Change that to soft light. Bring that opacity down just a little bit. Alright, for the noise, I'm gonna just do one layer. I think that's good. So I don't know if you can see it, but if we zoom in, so the noise layer, just add noise on top of the overall image. I think it helps it blend it in better. Alright, I think that's good. Now let's do the dirt. Just multiply. Let's create a new levels. Let's bring that up. Or actually, or leave that. Double click this and split the white. Kind of like that. Let's do hue and saturation. Just bring the saturation down. And let's create a new, let's see. I think I need to flip it. So let me flip it. Control T, right click, flip horizontal. I'll just do one at a time. Kind of like that. This one right there, select the mask, B for brush. And let's go ahead and bring the hardness all the way up. Remove that. And let's create a new layer. Fill that in with black. And select the mask. Or just double click it first. Let's split the black a little bit. Split the white. Kind of like that. Select B for brush. Make sure that's black. Just a little bit. Alright, now let's go ahead and so I'm not done with the dirt yet, but let's go do the building. So for the building, let's go ahead and create a new layer and select like a blue. Fill that in. Change that to multiply. And let's change the hue and saturation. Or should I keep it kind of like a... I'll just keep it like that. Double click this. Alright, it's not clicking. Oh, there it is. And let's go ahead and split the... I was about to say the blue. Split the white. So the only white part. So I like that, but not for that. So you know what? Let me see. Just make another copy. Control Alt G. Bring this underneath here. Disable that. And double click this. Bring this back. And let's go ahead and select the mask. B for brush, make sure that's black. Paint that like that, but bring this one back. Select that, but invert it. Kind of like that. Select B for brush. Bring the size of this down. Make sure that's white. Paint that back in, kind of like that. All right, it's looking good. Yeah, my computer's like lagging. All right, so the only thing I could see, let me see. So I need to make that darker for the building. So create new layer. Fill that in with black. So I'm select the mask. So kind of like that. Same thing for the dirt. Let's do that. Fill that in with black. Select the mask. All right, so it's getting there, getting there. I'm gonna go down to the building. Let's create a new layer outside the group. Select B for brush. I'm gonna go here to the select the fog. Zoom out. Bring the size of this down. Oops, don't want to do that. Select a blue. All right, bring that down kind of like that. So I'm liking how that looks. Yeah, my computer's lagging. And let's go ahead and make a copy. And let's bring this above the dirt. And let's bring this above the shovel. Alright, I might have to bring the dirt down a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I think it looks better like that. Alright, so let's create, or let me bring that up kind of like that. Let me select the, trying to think if I should add some of my skin tone back in. Let's go here to the main image. Let's create a new layer. Control Alt G. B for brush. I'm gonna change it back to like a round soft. Bring the hardness all the way down. And select like a brown tint like that. Change this to soft light. Set E for eraser, delete that, don't need that. So I know that's too much, but we're gonna, I look like a Oompa Loompa now. Let's bring it back up like that. Alright. Now let's go to the dirt. And let's go ahead and make a copy of them two. Control E to merge. Let's go here, sharpen low. So do that 2 times. And let me see. Let's see if I create like a kind of like a rim light. Let's go here, select the blue. Kind of like that. Fill that in. Go down here, select that. Select the mask. Invert the mask. Unlock it. And let's bring this down. So it's I don't, because it looks like just a stroke. So let's go here. filter, blur, motion blur. Let's do 0. And let's double click that. Let me see if I can split it. Yeah, it gives it just a little bit. So I might have to paint it in. Alright, so select the building. And let's go ahead, since it's a smart object, I'm just go ahead and apply the sharpen low. Probably do it once, like that. Alright, don't want to do that. Let's go to our adjustment layer. Let's create levels. Darken the shadow. Fade to black. Maybe darken the shadow a little bit more. Alright, that looks good. I think I need to add some more. Let's see. So here's the dust right here. I might have to add it more on top of the shovel. I'm just click undo. Alright, let me see. I might have to flip the building. Try that. Control T, right click, flip horizontal. Because the thing is, the moon's shining like that. Because we can see it on the building right there. Alright, I think I'm kind of distorting it. See, before, after. Then we might have to move the moon. So let's see. Nah, I like it right there though. Alright, so let's go to shovel. Or actually, let's create a new group. Name this dirt. So there's 2 dirt. So this is going to be shovel dirt. Let's go to our stock image. Let's open this up. Control A, Control C to copy. Let's go ahead and paste it. And hit Control T. Bring it down just a little bit. Make a copy, Control T. No. Let's grab another one. Grab this one, Control A, Control C to copy, Control V. Yeah, like that. So this one, Control L. Let's bring up the. Nah, just leave it like that. And then, let me see, add another one. Yeah, like this one. Look like it's kind of flying like that. And I'm gonna just bring that one down. This one maybe just right click, flip horizontal. And let's make a copy of this one. Bring this over here just a little bit. Alright, so let's add a motion blur. So I'm gonna hit Control J for this one right here. Let's go to Filter, Blur, Motion Blur. Change the angle, kind of like that. Bring that up and lower the opacity. Change that to screen. Alright, so now let's go ahead and group all this. And create a new adjustment, color balance. Do the clipping mask. Just lower the opacity about right there. Right, I'm gonna see if I can add I was gonna add a dust on top of there. So let's go to my, where's that at? Should be in here. Where did I put it? Alright, so I'm going to use this one right here. Control A, Control C to copy. And let's paste this. Control T. Say about right there. Control L. Let's darken the midtone. Change that to screen. It might be too bright though. Control L. Just a little bit. Alright, now let's bring the dust right here. Just bring it above the dirt. Kind of like that. Change that to screen. Maybe about right there. And let's go back to the shovel dirt. Trying to see where's the, so this one right there. Control L, maybe just brighten it just a little bit, or you can't see it once you brighten that. So I think I like it like that. Alright, so when we added this, got that right there. So I'm gonna select that, select the mask, and brush that. Alright, so I'm gonna fix that. Get rid of the lav mic. I forgot to do it for the the one yesterday. So I'm just go ahead and merge these two. And let's go here to the remove tool. And remove the shadow as well. Alright, I think that looks good. And the only thing left will be, let's go to the shovel. Let's go to the handle. B for brush, make sure that's black. And remove that, kind of like that. Because there's like this, I feel like this hard, but that's the handle. So far away doesn't look right, so I think I gotta just create a new layer. B for brush, make sure that's white. No, we can't even see it. Let's bring it above everything, kind of like that. Oh, that's only inside the so what I'm trying to do is just trying to get rid of this right here. Put it in with white. Because I don't want the handle look like a sharp edge, like right there. Because I like the to make it look round. So maybe let's go down to the main image and select the hand. Kind of like that. Just make a copy. Bring this above the bring it here. So something like that. Alright, I think it looks much better. Alright, so I think let's go to the shovel. Go to the handle. Create new layer. B for brush, make sure that's black. Hit E for the eraser. And let me zoom out. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's go to the main image. Let's create new levels adjustment. Clip the mask. Let's invert it. B for brush, make sure that's white. Darken that. Maybe we don't need that. No, we still need that. But let's adjust that. Alright, go back to the levels. Alright, I think that looks good. But yeah, if I could take the picture with the shovel, I think that'd be dope. Now let's go to the shovel again. Let's fix that part. So the shovel head right here, create new levels. Select the clipping mask. kind of like that. B for brush, make sure that's black. And let's paint that out. All right, so let's create another levels for the main image. Let's darken that, invert it, B for brush, make sure that's white. Maybe just a little bit. B for brush, right there. All right, so that's the before, after. All right, now let's go ahead and select all this, Control J, Control E to merge, Control A, Control J to copy, and let's go to filter. Let's go to the camera raw filter. Or actually, I think I like that when sharp and low. So I like it. Maybe select the mask. So select the mask, hit B for brush, and I'm just paint that one away, that one also. Just kind of sharp right there. I think I like that. So yeah, this one was kind of a tough one. But we did it though. So if you watch all the way to the end, I appreciate it. And I'm see you guys tomorrow.